Greetings and welcome back to GSA's Expert Mode League Tournament. I'm Catherine of Sky, joined with Avalon, and in this match, we see MikeTmikee going up against Enviosity. So, who are your bets on for this match?
I mean, statistically and through the numbers, there's no question that Enviosity is significantly ahead of MikeTmikee in this league. You know, sitting on that 9-1 win-loss ratio against Mikey with, unfortunately, a 0-10. But you never know. This is Mario, of course, and you don't know how it's going to go on the night. And, you know, Mike might be looking for that single point just for the point of pride and put out a really good fight for Envy today. So we could see anything from here.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get a very exciting match between these two players. Everybody here is expert level, and it'll be really thrilling to see if we can get an upset of sorts here.
Yeah, it's always exciting to see upsets, and we're going to go into this first level, a nice Japanese level.
Yes, we're in the wilds of Mario Land. All these sparkling buildings in the background. I always wonder about this architecture. I mean, it looks very fanciful, almost like a carnival going on there.
Yeah, definitely. It always reminds me of the old Nintendo 64 game of Glover. Two very different techniques to start with, as Mike rapidly gaining the lead. He chose to go, try to get out of the car.
Wow. Jeez. That car, he saved himself with the car. My goodness. Now he's, hopefully he realizes he has to get one of those bullets to kill that wall there. I don't know if Mike is apprehending this or not. Maybe he was waiting for one from the other side. But here he goes, turning that bullet to the right to get the rest of those bricks broken. And Enviosity catching up real quick. But Enviosity doesn't have the cat suit. Man, he's probably going to have to start over and get that. Oh, he's actually going to skip this. Well done. First skip of the game.
Deciding that starting over is already too much time. It was interesting to see how much, or how much more quickly that Mike got through that first section. As Envy deciding how many players are going to be playing with him tonight, it appears.
Oh my goodness. Maybe his controller was giving him difficulties or something. Oh, so he is... Nope, not skipping. He is taking that level, just adjusting the controllers. Meanwhile, Mike is progressing through this level through some Japanese characters written in the sky here and falls right off. That's unfortunate. My goodness.
The level Envy went into was in fact a different level. The first one obviously being Japanese and that one being called Lava something. But Envy choosing to skip that as well. He obviously a little bit shell-shocked from the lava in the first level and moving on to a third lava level in the road and immediately skipping that.
Wow. So just to be clear, how many skips do you have for Enviosity?
I'm now on 3 in less than 2.5 minutes.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Still messing with the controllers there. I hope that Envy can get this together. My goodness. Looks like a South Korean level next. And this one has some more lava on the ground. A little bit more of the poison variety, but kills you just the same.
Yeah, Envy deciding that the pink is something he's more willing to make his way through.
Yeah. Mike progressing, lost the cat suit. That might be the end of this particular sortie into this level. He might need the cat suit back again to climb up to that pipe up there. He's still working on this, spending quite a lot of time. Spending 3 minutes on this level so far. And
going for a shell jump to get himself up there, though. Quite an interesting way to do it.
Yeah, that's a really good problem-solving, thinking on his feet there to try to get further. Enviosity having to deal with many spinies in this very, I don't know, must be a frustrating level to get through, but he finds the exit right there. Nice job. Enviosity has the first clear of the match, but we need to see if skipping all of those levels is going to hurt him in the long run. And yeah, Mike also taking a point. Sorry.
Yeah, clearing up that level there and pulling the clears back to 1-1, but with Envy with no skips, you know, Mike could easily come through these next few levels that Envy immediately dropped out of, and Envy could get stuck in a DGR level.
The scariness is real. Wow. Hopefully it's not a very bad troll level. It looks okay-ish so far. But we'll have to see how that progresses. Mike, meanwhile, on one of those lava levels, enjoying the fireballs, see if he can find some cheese, but doesn't. And Envy in an unenviable position at the moment. No skips on a DGR level. Wow.
Luckily, it looks like a reasonable level. A boss fight of some varieties is involved here after a little bit of platforming, so hopefully a little bit nicer. But, DGR really has adjusted things in this league more than a lot of people can say they have.
Indeed. No, and Mike getting smushed with the rising lava and the crates. He is electing to start over and see if he can get through this one. Envy finding the goal. It's 2-1 in his favor. Wow.
Yeah,
that was
actually,
quick.
really creative boss fight there, having to time the POW just to finish off the Boom Boom after that spike ball avoiding section. So really, really clever little boss fight. Have to see how Mike gets through these levels. It's the first time that everyone's seeing them with Envy skipping before even trying.
Envy's now on the Lost Forest. What is up with these lava levels today? Oh my goodness. More pink stuff on the ground. Yo. No.
Yeah, at least the colour's not giving Envy that same sort of dread that he was gaining from those earlier levels.
He must not like orange, and I don't understand that because today my favorite color is orange. So I am just, confused. I'm loving Mike's level. Look at all of that orange lava. But this is kind of might be an unpleasant level for him because it's sort of an auto scroller as he has to wait for those crates to bob upward. Meanwhile, Enviosity taking the third clear, increasing his lead by 2-2. Wow, world record on that one as well. Nice.
Yeah, maybe these skips will come out in favour, as you say, being an auto-scroll level-ish is really going to slow Mike down in this. If he dies and has to go through that whole raising section on the crates again, which he won't because he's just hit a checkpoint, but it's still a lot of time that he's sunk into this level.
Indeed. Enviosity on a jumping level where he must jump on something to progress and not touch the ground. So we'll see how he gets through that. And already he's taking many starts over as Mike is progressing through his lava level, getting further than before, and finds the goal. Catching up to Enviosity. Well, not anymore. Envy taking another clear.
Yeah, Envy really growing his lead now, 4-2 on clears, but still with no skips left. It's only going to take one level that gets him caught up, and Mike could easily run past him.
All right, Mike on another level. Is that the third lava level? Lost count. I think it is. He hasn't skipped at all yet. And Enviosity on another speed run? No. Or maybe it is. Kind of looks like one, though the timer is long.
Yeah, definitely set up to look like a speedrun, but I think it's more focusing on the challenging platforming that goes alongside it, rather than the actual time it takes to clear.
That's an interesting wait. Envy, all he has to do is stand in that one space, and he's safe. Oh, or maybe not. Well then, nowhere to jump there.
Mike potentially getting over the top of this level there, literally standing on the final pixel of land, getting on top of the swamps as he gets squished going through a door.
Oh, that was kind of a mean door there. Wow. Swamp just trashing him totally. I guess the creator is not one for cheese.
No, but he's going for it again. Maybe he reckons he can beat the Thwomp. I'm not sure.
Enviosity having to jump on these bullets as he goes across here. The coin's an indicator of where he needs to jump. Nice. We can see the goal in Mike's level. Oh no, Envy dying to a spike. Didn't wait for the bullet there to come over and help him. Oh dear. No, the door is... There's a locked door between him and that wonderful axe. And he is getting out of that pit, thankfully. Let's hope we can find the key.
Yeah, I haven't seen many opportunities for keys around anywhere. So Mike now choosing to skip the remainder of that level, but the time that he put into that is really going to cause him problems later after Envy skipping it as soon as he loads in.
Envy increasing his lead to 3 points ahead right now. It is 5-2 in his favor. And now we have another lava floor level. Jeez. Yeah. Did we have a theme going on here? That would be funny, though. I don't think that you can even search the Mario Maker levels by theme, but we certainly seem
Not
to
to
have
my
found some.
knowledge, no.
Envy
I'm
on
glad
the...
to see.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. I was
Sorry.
going to say, I'm glad to see the Mushroom Kingdom is still open for discussion. But the Goombas are explained in the video I've put on Discord.
Oh, nice. And Envy taking another clear. It is now 6-2. Wow. And with a world record. This is, we're coming down to the wire here. We have only 5 minutes left. And Mike T not getting as quick of a clears as we would have thought. Enviosity is not suffering from all those skips. He seems to be able to clear every level he's come across so far.
Yeah, I did really think those skips might come back to bite him, but there's been absolutely nothing that he desperately needed to skip. I saw the DGR level and thought, this is it. This is Mike's chance to catch this back up. But with a simple platforming level that, well, not simple, but with a platforming level there to be beaten, Envy hasn't been slowing down.
Indeed, if it was a troll level, it might have been a bit more difficult to go through or take more time, but no, Envy's just speeding on through. Mike finally getting a tiny bit more traction here. He has, he's 3 behind still. And it's going to be hard if Enviosity doesn't get stuck.
Yeah, Envy's showing a really good, consistent performance here.
Missing the key, though, somewhere. He needs to find that key so he can get through that door. He might have missed it in one of those blocks. There it is. He finds it, and the saws are going to leave a scar in his shoes. Alas, has to start over.
Yeah, set up like a horrible trap there, looking for a key as you get pinned into the wall by 2 large buzzsaws. Mike now just facing this Boom Boom, timing the POW to when the Boom Boom's on the floor. More challenging than it appears.
Yeah, he keeps leaping around and avoiding Mario's valiant attempts to kill him. I mean, who wouldn't? But finally, Mike gets through it and takes the flag. Coming closer to Enviosity. Only 2 clears separate them now.
Yeah, Envy putting quite a bit of time into this level. Obviously, lava really is affecting him in a negative way today.
Oh my goodness. This is like that one run where we had all those car levels in the same run.
I have blocked that out of my memory, and I'm not bringing it back.
Sorry. We'll try to yeah, we'll replace that with memories of mushrooms. Fungal disease. Envy taking that clear, 7-4 now in his favor. Mike leaping through this scary purple lava poison gunk stuff level. Trying to avoid all of those boos. Hopefully he can use those iframes to get further. Meanwhile, Enviosity moving on to a next level where he needs to defeat a muncher.
Yeah, really interesting watching Mike go through this level that Envy's already gone through, and where they chose the damage boost actually quite similar within the level.
All right, Mike getting slightly closer. 7-5. Well, not closer. Trying to get closer with only 1:44 on the clock. This is going to be a tough thing for Mike to catch up.
Yeah, with this level, we're only having a 6-second world record. Obviously, Envy took a couple of tries to work it out, so we'll see how Mike gets on with it, but could potentially be an incredibly short level.
Mike is getting that flag very quickly. Envy failing to find the muncher. So he's got to go and have a look for that one out there. And there's a bunch in that little box there. If only he could find a POW. It is now 7-6. Mike catching up. Let's see if he can get another clear before Envy clears his level.
Yeah, 23-second world record on this one. It is possible for him to get the clear in time. Not if he finds
that. Oh, Enviosity taking the clear condition right to that flagpole and getting another clear. Oh, I think Mike is in big trouble for this match. Not going to be able to find the win in this one.
No, he's only got one more chance to get this level down as well with the time on the clock. So it is going to be the first set going to Envy, but we will see if Mike can get this level done.
Oh, no. And the troll at the top. No, 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 no. Oh, such a shame. Envy, meanwhile, going like a beast through these levels, just clear after clear after clear. Wow.
Yeah, really interesting to finally see the end of the lava levels. But just as Envy has to stop playing in that round.
Yep, ending in some ice. And hopefully the next round is a little bit better with level selection.
Yeah, I have to say it. Personally, I'm really shocked that those skips paid off so well for Envy. 3 immediate skips at the beginning there. And not getting held up at any point through the rest of the match. Really, really lucky.
Yeah, that was amazing the way he was able to go through there. Oh, Koopanopolis. What a lovely name for a level. I wonder if we're going to see some Koopa towns.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd have like a cityscape as the thumbnail, but sadly not.
Yeah, hopefully the rest of the level is a little bit more creatively adorned with all the lovely accoutrements in the game. I'm really amused when looking at a lot of these levels, and sometimes I even comment on, oh, look at that cute little whatever. Because some people are really creative at putting those little bits and pieces together. It's quite cool to see how people think and how they design stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about Mario Maker, to be honest, just seeing all of the different designs that people come up with. Oh, Mike,
Indeed.
unfortunately,
Wow.
clucking the 2 shells together and just stopping himself using them to progress.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and Enviosity skipping that level. Right off the bat. Not amused with that one at all. Going on to a desert level instead.
Yeah, not quite as hot as lava, so he's going to give it a try.
Maybe he's recovered from his lava phobia after having been forced to play so many. It's just sort of, exposure therapy. Maybe he's better now. Mike getting through this. Oh my gosh, there are spinies. This is a mess. Wow. This is probably why Envy skipped it. Envy taking the first clear. Wow, 1 ahead now.
Yeah, and again, the skip paying off for Envy.
Mike needing to get these bombs to kill some of those spinies, and in a very dangerous situation that he exits out of just in time, grabbing that second checkpoint. An Enviosity on one called Enter Combo. Is this a lock? Could be.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Well then. And Mike taking that clear as well, so they're now tied up 1-1.
Is the code as simple as lining them up with those donuts? Oh, we're not going to find out because Envy is skipping that level.
Meanwhile, Mike going on to that desert level, which Envy didn't have too much trouble with. Hopefully he can clear it quickly, and then Envy on a lava level. No. Oh no.
Gotta feel sorry for Envy at this point, really being haunted by these levels.
The game wants him to play lava levels.
The Lakitus are throwing out Kabix, the best type of Lakitu.
Oh no.
Look.
Oh gosh. Rough times. Oh dear. This is gonna be really... This is very unfriendly, I think. Oh, poor Mike just running head on into those Lakitus. Enviosity taking the goal, 2-1 in his favor now. Wow, again, the same jump from Mike. He really wants to go up and shake their hands, doesn't he? It's like on a tour here. Trying to get a cloud, realizes, oh, wow, no. Giant Camex leaping from their
the Magic Coopers there with wings, so falling with quite a weird bit of momentum as they come out of the Lakitus. Quite hard to predict, and although Mike is trying to take a cloud so he can fly further into the level, he is struggling to avoid the momentum change on those wings.
Yeah, and the randomness of the flight as well. He seems to be getting outplayed by the Lakitus there. Enviosity, meanwhile, going through an interesting kind of P-switch link level something level.
Yeah, just
has Mike got it? Maybe? Oh, I wouldn't put him past it to kill both. There, he's got both Lakitus. Finally has a cloud for the taking. And leaps on over. Hopefully he can get further. Oh, and he loses the cloud.
But he finds the star, which is the star cruise bouncing away. See if Envy can get through without losing his power up this time round.
Oh no. Enviosity, meanwhile, making his way with the Link suit, charging toward the end and taking another goal. It's now 3-1 in his favor. And Mike's still struggling with this most interesting level. Oh dear. And finding a star there to get through the boom booms, decides that's a better bet instead of the cloud strategy. I don't blame him.
Word. That was a lot of Lakitus at the end there, but he's made it to the flag. So he has pulled that back up to 3-2. And we will see how he copes with the code level that Envy chose to skip.
I wonder if he can work that out. It'd be interesting to see the solution on that one. Enviosity on an auto-scroller at the moment. And see, whoa, well done. That was a quick save from him. Not gonna go for the vines, but what can he do here? He's wall jumping up, and that gets him further in the level. Let's see what Mike does with this combo.
Yeah, the auto-scroll nearly crushing Envy, but he made it to the end there. Actually cheesing the level by looks of things. It looks like you were intended to try and make your way through that little up-down section below. But Envy manages to bounce over the top. I think he's taking a look at the cannons to see how long they are and see if he can work out the code that way.
He needs to wait for that platform to do something, though, and it's not doing much. And he is... Oh, he's trying it again. Meanwhile, Enviosity hitting that trolley on-off switch and dying to a disappearing platform. Oh, no.
Yeah, real unfortunate. But, you know, still quite early in the game, and Envy having used 2 skips against Mike's none is quite a big deal. We'll see if Mike chooses to keep making his way through this code-breaking level. He seems to think that you count how many power blocks lead to the donuts, and then that's how many you remove. I still think you need to drop the cannons to the donuts on each level.
Okay. Yeah, that's how I would have chosen to solve the level the first time I would have gone at it. Having another go. Let's hope he figures out another solution. See if he chooses yours. That sounds like a really interesting theory. Oh, he's turned on comments.
I have a feeling that is a breach of the rules.
So.
I will have to check that with Oracle Milo.
Indeed. Yes, we do have the skips count. So far, Mike has not used any skips, and Enviosity has used 2. Well, now Mike has used 1. There we go.
Always just trying to undermine you, Catherine.
Of course. And score is now 5-2 after Enviosity takes the clear on that last level, and he's on a Super Mario Bros. Original style level. It's a little bit more dangerous than the one I remember. Well then. And Mike looking at that lava level. That's an interesting take on a level. It's as if spikes fell from the sky and are just like coating the ground in a lava-esque fashion.
Yeah, kind of like a silvery lava.
Indeed. Enviosity taking that, making it 6-2 in his favor. And
yeah, and another world record for Enviosity. So many.
so Mike carefully balancing those boxes. Enviosity in an interesting level. Kind of puzzly elements going on here. Doesn't seem too difficult though.
Yeah, a really odd place to be doing this, of course, because the night airship theme, Mario and of course Toadette, are affected by the normal gravity, whereas enemies are in low gravity and other such things. So as you watch when the bomb gets thrown up, it's super slow as it comes across that conveyor belt.
That is such a bewildering effect. Oh no, and Enviosity losing that bomb and the helmet. Not able to hit that other switch. Has to start over.
But Mike's still trying to get through this this actual lava level, not with spikes.
No, with
Envy
spikes.
was clear this earlier.
Yeah, Envy having a good go at this level, that's for sure. Trying to figure out which way to go. Oh, and the tape is right underneath him. Takes another clear. 7-2 now. Mike has a very difficult task ahead of him. Enviosity has used one more skip than he has.
Again, Mike immediately undermining you by skipping.
I'm like, hold on. I should just be quiet whenever I talk about skips. Wait for the players to like, okay, let's wait. Let's see if they're going to skip. Mike on this link level where charging ahead is the best strategy, as we found out from Enviosity. And Enviosity on one of these, very not great pathway he chose in that one. Lovely platforming with coins and saws. And see how he gets through. Taking the upper path this time instead, which we know the lower is incorrect.
Having an arrow there from the level creator suggesting that the lower path is the smarter option as he falls just one block short of the the finish there. Real shame.
Indeed, this match is pre-recorded, but this is the first time we as commentators are seeing this, and the first time it has been broadcast. So no, we can't actually talk to the runners and tell them to turn off the comments and things like that. Oh, Mike getting to the goal, but not as Link, so he needs to start the level over. Enviosity progressing to the next one. Sorry?
An interesting choice of challenge this link level, because that saw there that falls is just low enough to punish you for holding a full jump as you come down there. So a little bit more challenging because you have to time your jump well, because a short jump won't make you all the way there. So almost a half jump needs to go in between.
Oh no, bonks right off the side of that cliff. Mike having so much trouble with this level. That's unfortunate. I know Enviosity spent a tiny bit of time on it, but cleared it fairly easily, I think. But Mike is, doing his best.
Yeah, getting to the end of the level there on Envy's side, but slightly distracted by the naked pipes and not finding that second boom rack.
The way you said that, I thought naked pipes weren't sexy.
It's not that. It's he's so outraged.
He's outraged. Right.
They had time to put the sound effects on them.
Oh my goodness. No! Oh, hitting the Kaiser block and leaping right to his death. The snow not helping Enviosity there as he slips and slides down there into the chasm. Bike on the auto scroller level.
Mike's turned off his comments now. All is well.
Oh, excellent. See if he can figure out how to get past this part of the auto scroller. Hopefully he can catch himself, and he does. Quick thinking there. And he is also... Oh no! Gets hit by the cannonball and dies. Aye.
Yeah, shot straight in the face as he tries to find the same cheese that Envy followed. The correct solution, obviously, going through that pipe and climbing through that one block gap. But Envy choosing to go over the top. Mike had a look. We'll see if he continues to try and get over the top there. And
He
just for the
can
record,
make it.
chat, just because the game is pre-recorded does not mean that anyone has seen it. It's the first time this is broadcasted. It's the first time we're seeing it. Everyone at GSA does not know the score, the outcome, until after the game. Only Oracle Milo, who has to obviously set it up to stream.
I think Milo's gonna have to change his name after this one to Oracle Milo. Enviosity taking another clear, 9 now to 3, increasing his lead. And Mike is still struggling on this level. It looks like you're right that was cheese. I thought that was the intended way of doing things, to hop over that wall jump there. But it looks like the level creator does intend them to go into the subworld. So it's going to be interesting to see what the rest of this level is like. Oh, he jumps back up. Is he gonna? Nope.
Going through the subworld does also add extra challenge afterwards, in that you have to go through the up-down section that you see shortly after. Oh Christ, that's getting rid of his platform, that's a worry. Now making blind P jumps. We did not get to see this part when Envy cleared the level. As Envy making his way through a nice SMB airship level.
Mike finding that pipe for the exit, and here we go. Yep, the up down jumping little tiny maze. Seems like not a very exciting maze, but the auto scroller is quick. So there he goes. Yay! And thankfully he doesn't bonk his head on those spikes.
Yeah, getting his clear total up, as Envy in a level, again demonstrating the mechanics of the night airship theme. Boom Boom very, very slowly falling back to the ground during that fight.
I didn't notice the name of this level. On-off offensive. Was that the one where it was slightly trolly? I think it might have been.
Envy taking the time to draw a quick picture, knowing he's not going to complete the level with the time left, so he just figures he will
wow.
use his time more productively. Mike also knowing he's not going to be able to finish another level, so that will be the end of the second set. 9 clears to 4. A small little smiley face. How cute.
That is cute.
The smiley face actually earned him an extra couple of seconds there as the clock counts back up for Envy.
Enviosity going back through his levels and just checking which ones he's cleared and not. As they're going to move to the next one. This will be our final round. Obviously, Enviosity has taken this particular match with 2 wins, but we're going to play the next one just for in case of tiebreakers and such. But it's bound to be exciting. Hopefully no more lava. Grab the bomb and run. 16-second world record. Let's see. Each door resets the bomb's timer. Oh yes, I've seen some of these levels. They're quite interesting to watch. There are a lot of usually little miniature rooms where you have to do various things.
Yeah, always quite entertaining to watch how the level creators have worked with that bomb timer, how tight is the timer against the bomb, and how far or what challenges the runner's got to do. We've seen ones with bonus red coins as well, and as we'll see now, taking the bomb through the door to restart that timer on the bomb. And each challenge there, so looking like a maze here as well, which is not too challenging.
Mike just blazing through this, carrying that bomb, having a tiny bit of trouble. Oh, dies to that one on the conveyor belt. So see how Enviosity handles this? Oh, he gets through it with no trouble at all. And, oh, here we go. Yay! And he gets the flag, taking that first clear of the match as Mike gets through.
Yeah, real shame that Mike took a death on those conveyor belts, as he was ahead of Envy in this level at that point, and there's actually not much left after the conveyors. As long as you make that jump and throw the bomb and get away from it.
Indeed. And to answer a question from chat, this is a best of 3. But the last game does matter in case of ties later because they count as points. So Enviosity here in a Super Mario Brothers 3 style level.
Yeah, it's named My First Level Uwu. So
Oh, how nice. Isn't that sweet? Missing, of course, the key and needing to start over. Let's see if Mike finds the key or if he's going to try to fly over in the same way. That key could be hidden anywhere, probably in one of the enemies, since we didn't find it in any of the marked blocks.
I was just thinking, it's not actually the worst first level I've ever seen, but now that it's a find a key, I'm starting to change my opinion on that, because we all love looking for invisible blocks that could be anywhere on a level. It's all of our favorite activities.
Yes. Yes. Oh no, both of them struggling to find this. That block could be anywhere. Both of them still kind of trying to figure it out, look for it. I'm really surprised neither has skipped yet.
Yeah, especially with how aggressive Envy has been with skips. In these other races, still booing the level, of course, before taking his skip.
Wow.
But with both other legs, Envy using his skip so aggressively, but putting so much time into that level.
And Enviosity now heading to the clouds here. And trying to set up his timing on these cannonballs to get to the next area.
Mike has found the key!
Woohoo! All right, and gonna take that clear very easily. Nice. So we are now. Did Enviosity clear that level?
In the lead. No, he started
they
over.
had a
I
clear
think
from
Mike
before.
has taken the lead.
Wow, yes, Mike is definitely in the lead now. And he's on-off run.
I'm flabbergasted. But Envy there, rapidly closing the gap back to 2-2. I can't believe he found that key. I'm genuinely so shocked.
Indeed.
And see if Envy can get through this level as quick. Mike can get through his level as quick as Envy did. And regain the lead that he has. There it is. There's the tape, and he has regained the lead with a skip advantage. Huge, huge position to be in.
The Envy in this very interesting level with a word. Well, the only word that I understood was normal. He's going after that star, and no, it falls down to the gap. He's got some enemies to deal with, but it doesn't look too terrible here. Hopefully he can progress.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if the star obviously would have been helpful to run across these blocks, but how will the crate help?
Oh, there we go. That's some smart thinking. Taking the twister across. I think he was probably... What was he doing? Checking the time?
Oh my...
Whoa.
Envy just finding the same cheese that Mike's just found. I think with the star, you could probably make that jump.
Oh, and he does it without the star. Wow.
Really
Mike
incredible.
taking that
4
clear.
clears to 2.
Yeah, Mike coming back with a vengeance. He is not going to be overrun. He is going out fighting, that's for sure. Determined to take this last game. Oh, and Enviosity taking that level as well. It is now 4-3 in Mike's favor.
Yeah, now making his way through
no.
one of these on-off levels.
That looks painful.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting level. I wonder if he needs to find a star. Maybe there's a star hidden somewhere, or is it just a
I'm not
very
sure how
precise
you're
jump?
going to get the speed to actually make it up there.
Gotta go low, Doomsday says.
I mean, Doomsday might be right, but it looks to me like as soon as you come in line with the base of that flag, Mike pixels away.
Oh, wow. So close.
But again, I'm so shocked to see neither of these runners skipping.
I think it's a pride thing. Are they just determined to get this? I mean, it's a short level. Maybe it's worth it for them to just start over.
Yeah, but we've seen it many times with a 3-second mod record does not mean 3 seconds spent in the level at all.
True. Yep, Enviosity looking for something, or at least to get a speed advantage. He is trying to go low, as we see. Does Mike have that same strategy in mind? Oh, Enviosity trying a triple jump that time.
Chat happy watching this colourful exchange between the blocks. I really am shocked at the time these runners are putting into this level. Oh, but Envy there, finding an extra thwomp, an extra on-off switch, and resetting the switches to clear it. Brilliant, brilliant work as he
Wow.
pulls back that lead and gains a skip up where he previously had used the extra skip over Mike.
So now we have it tied up 4-4. This is going to be really close. 7 minutes left, or almost 8 minutes, I guess. As they head into this next Grasslands level, Enviosity checking the time real quick on that one.
Yeah, the needing to bring the spring and the power up through. Quite an interesting challenge, because you can't carry the spring whilst crouched with a power up. Don't leave it there, Mike. I'm not sure how Mike's going to be able to get that up. Oh no, you can pick it up there, that's fine.
Just out of
So you
despawn
take it
range,
through.
looks like it. Nice.
And a very suspicious looking POW block also.
No. Oh no. Death coming. Oh, and Enviosity picking up that POW or deleting it somehow and taking the flag.
Yeah, a simple ground pound on a suspicious looking POW, and Envy has gone straight through that level.
I wonder if Mike realizes it. Realize he went just a tiny bit too far.
There we go. Mike is back, and Envy is back. Perfect.
I thought it was just me. Oh, he doesn't know it. He does. Oh, there he goes and gets that ground pound and takes the flag. All right, tied up as they go into the next level.
Interesting technique check there for them to get through. We will just have to see how Envy's extra knowledge of this thwomp path destroying level is.
Okay. What a name.
I
Enviosity
feel like
clear.
yeah.
Go
I was
ahead.
going to say, I feel like that was a response to how I described the thwomp level that went through.
Oh no, Mike missing that mushroom. Unfortunate.
Yeah, really. But he needed it to get through, it would seem. But yeah, it
and
might be
didn't
really unfortunate with
respawn.
power-ups today,
Darn it.
as the star runs away, the mushroom runs away.
They're heading for the lava. Oh, Enviosity getting smushed by the blocks.
Yeah, in a level where taking advantage of the fact that a block can push you through a donut, but getting stuck on the wrong side of the donut there. Oh no, he managed to get out. That's all good for Envy. As now just 2 more red coins to collect. Oh,
No, and Mike dying to that little beetle. As, yeah, he's still struggling along with this level, though. And, Enviosity still struggling along with his level as well. Both of these levels making it difficult for our players here.
yeah, the red pipe there definitely showcasing the hardest version of this weird Nintendo jank, as using a single block to push you through a donut is surprisingly precise, and too precise for Envy as he chooses to take the skip on that level.
Mike in a tiny bit of a nightmare there. Has to trust that the platforms will be available for him. And he very...
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't die. That was great.
Yeah, I as soon as I saw those little red spinies coming up, I thought he was a goner, but somehow managed to pick one up and knock a couple of them away.
Indeed. Enviosity going into a dungeon there, trying to... Oh, I don't know if he can get that mushroom. He kind of used up all the blocks. Is he
Yeah,
willing
the
to
level
go down
creator,
and check it?
level creator on Mike's side there, breaking that trust, causing Mike to take a skip. The next on-off platform was not turning on for him.
Bit of a long level might be a very wise skip for him. Enviosity choosing the pipe with the P switch and has a whole conga line of enemies to deal with.
Yeah, it reminds me there's a mobile game like this where you're trying to match colours, because look, they're coming in threes. I just can't think of what the game's called right now.
Oh.
There goes the shell.
There goes the shell, but he doesn't need it anymore, looks like it. Wisely avoiding those coins to get the P door on top, or have a platform to enter that door, I should say.
Yeah, showing great restraint there. Not collecting them. But Mike there, getting that clear and successfully closing the gap 6-6 now. Really close round. 2 minutes 45 on the clock, so still enough time to gain a lead, but still enough time to hold that tie close. So it could go anywhere at this point. I'm really shocked how close this is.
Indeed.
Let's have a look at how Mike gets on with the donuts and the blocks squishing you through.
And Envy exiting that course. He's had enough. So that would be his third skip.
Surprised his third skip got so far into the round, to be honest.
Indeed. And Mike on this very challenging donut block squish level. Something happened in there. We have bumpers, we have blocks, we have the ability to be squished and get those red coins. And he's choosing to start over, thinking he might have missed something. But we know that he didn't. It's just one of those levels.
Yeah, an odd choice to start over there when not a lot is changing, as Envy trying to avoid these on-off blocks. Must be really tough. You must be really tempted, because so many levels set out like this where you need to hit the on-off block. And then finding a hidden POW just in time to clear the axe.
Very nice. So he is now up by 1, and Mike needs to get his stuff together. No! Oh, maybe that's why he skipped, or he started over. It was because of the timer. I didn't notice that. Yeah, only 20 seconds to clear this level. That's gotta make it pretty tough.
Yeah, especially with this room number 2 here that Mike's trying to get through now. Wisely choosing to skip it. Will he have time to close this lead back down? Or will he have time to count his levels?
I'm confused why he's counting his levels. He still has a minute left and looking at stuff.
I believe he was counting his skips.
Ah, right. That makes sense. As Enviosity takes another clear. It is now 8-6. Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is, with only 40 seconds left on the clock, and going back into the same level, choosing not to skip it, is very, very odd.
Yeah, Mike working hard to get those coins. And Enviosity on a lovely speedrun level, just killing all those Goombas, in turn taking the flag for an extra clear. 9-6 now with 12 seconds remaining, and he is going to take this match. Yeah,
really speeding through those last few levels in that last minute there. Great work from Envy as he secures a solid win, 3-0. Really, really impressive, consistent play from Envy.
Indeed. So no upset today, but both players did an awesome job. It's really been a pleasure to watch them. Looks like they're just going to count their levels, and but we have Enviosity sweeping the match with 3-0.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty much the outcome that was expected, but Mike really putting up a great fight in that last round. I actually thought that he was gonna pull that back several times throughout.
Yeah, same here. It was really, really close, that last one. And I have to admit, I was rooting for him, rooting for the underdog. But unfortunately, he had some weird stuff going on, so he wasn't able to do it.
Definitely. I'm always up for an upset, and this would have been the ultimate one. Mike walking away with one win from the whole season, but unfortunately not quite clutching it against Envy. Real shame. But tonight we've got some great games still to come. We've got Failstream versus Murphy at 7, Oshi versus EVW at 8, SV John Wayne versus The Beast at 9, and Panga versus Brainy at 10. All Eastern Standard Time, all here on twitch.tv/speedrun. It's going to be a great night. I have been Avalon, and with me today has been Catherine of Sky. And with that, I will let you wait and watch some videos.
Have fun, everyone.